Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you're returning. It's Fiery Moon and I'm here to do the general Capricorn season monthly reading for the fire signs. This is for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So just, you guys know, take what resonates and leave the rest. And what else? I'm going to be using the Wisdom of the Oracle, a traditional tarot deck. And I was guided to use the empowering questions for the guidance and advice. So let's jump right in. Bottom of the deck we have All That Glitters. I want to say it was the air signs that had this as their bottom as well. Yeah, I want to say both of these. Oh my god. All That Glitters and Truth Be Told, both of these cards came out for the air sign reading. And what it makes me feel is like something has been exposed or released, or released as well. Some type of truth, something that was hidden has come to light. It could be in regards to a feminine energy. We do have the yin here. Followed by the deep knowing, which is like the high priestess. And then we have the Y card. So I feel like something has been revealed in regards to a feminine energy. I feel like for some of you, the truth about a situation possibly that you're in, whether if you're this feminine, there's something that, I feel like someone is seeing in regards to you. It almost feels like superficial is the word I want to use. And someone is just like, it's almost like whoever is seeing this feminine like this, they're like almost questioning, like asking, it's almost like why, as in the sense like they knew it, it's like, but they didn't want to believe it. What the hell is going on with y'all? So, let's see. What's going on for the fire signs as it pertains to this Capricorn season? What messages do we need for the fire sign? Aries, Leo, and Sag. Yeah. We have the to the sea and the not for you. They're drawing me to the numerology of 7 and 6. Because I'm feeling like the 6 of Swords with the to the sea. But with the 7 and 6 on these cards, it makes me feel like someone went back to something. Because you go from 6 to 7, not 7 to 6. It makes me feel like someone went back to something. It could have been a job. You got co-create at the bottom, or, just, they went back to, working with. Oh, look, we got the co-create, the feminine, the TikTok, and the round and around. Whoever you were working with, collaborating with, whether it's family, work, love, it feels like someone went back to something. They went back to try to work on something or to establish something with a feminine energy. And with this TikTok and around, it kind of like blew up in their face. Because it was like, it was the same thing. Nothing changed. It was was, you know, another cycle of like the same. I get one more. Or this, you know, this could be you realizing this about some, you know, you went back to something. Look, yeah, it wasn't real. All that glitters. For some of you, you're realizing that you can no longer, you know, be inauthentic in the situation as well. So it's like with the exchanging gifts, I feel like you're seeking out, you know, like almost something more balanced. You're seeking out a, you know, I feel like you're looking for something different. Let's see. Yeah, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Whatever situation you're in, you know, it's at, you know, this is where you're at. Like it's slow moving. Um, it could be, you know, it is an energy of, you know, patience. It's steady energy, very, you know, consistent. But it feels like I almost feel like a standstill. It feels like you've been in this energy for a while. And confirming that is the eight or ten of swords, or not ten of swords. Excuse me, 10 of Wands. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. Yeah, and it's like for some of you, you've just been like, for some of you, you've been avoiding this. Like for some of you, I feel like you may be even throwing yourself into work so that you don't have to like deal with the reality of your situation. But it's almost like for some of you, I do feel like some of you may just not want to give up on the situation, but it's almost like I feel like someone is trying to force something to, you know, work as well. But it's a, you know, it's creating burden. But I also feel like someone is, you know, also working on releasing this Ten of Wands, whatever that Ten of Wands is for you. But let's see what's going on for the fire signs. Yep, the Wheel of Fortune. You know, it's progress, it's time, it's divine timing. Whoa, pardon me. What's going on for the fire signs? Well, death. The Ten of Cups. The Three of Pentacles. And I'm hearing like I can no longer work with you. The Ace of Wands. And the Two of Swords. Alright, so like it's crazy for the water sign and the fire sign readings that I've done. It's like the energy is like it's mirroring from the oracle cards to the tarot cards, like almost verbatim. It's crazy. But yeah, what I feel I feel like someone like I heard like I can no longer work with you. whoever you've been working with, you know, for some of you with the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Pentacles, it's time for you, you know, to build or, you know, collaborate, or, you know, it says, it's really the Three of Pentacles. It says time for expansion. It's time to, you know, for you to work with someone else. And Jupiter in the Wheel of Fortune is expansion. So it's like I said, if someone is realizing that it's time to move on from a situation, for some of you it is a physical job. And like with the Death card and the Ace of Wands, like, you know, like you, if whether, no matter what it is, a job, a relationship, you know, like it's reached the end with the Death card, and there's, you know, it's time for a new beginning. But with the Ten of Cups and the Two of Swords, like I said, something, you know, with the all that glitters, it makes me feel like this was a, you know, a facade, this Ten of Cups, like you were putting on, you know, a happy face in whatever the situation is, because it's almost like you didn't want to own up to the fact via the Two of Swords that, you know, it wasn't, you didn't want to like own your self-deception. You wanted to, like, it almost makes me feel like keep the illusion going. What's at the bottom? Yeah. And we have the Three of Cups with the Sun. For some of you, you're realizing that you don't, like, you've been, you know, working and collaborating and, you know, partnering with people on a physical level. And for some of you, you know, you're ready to experience something, you know, more emotionally. And for some of you, there's an opportunity that's, you know, being presented to you via the Sun and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. So let's see. Tell me about this Two of Swords, because I'm kind of curious. The Two of Swords. Justice. Yeah, you didn't want to accept the truth. the lie was better with the Moon. I'm gonna get one more. And then we have the Five of Pentacles, which, you know, it speaks to, like, you know, an energy of being left out in the cold, focusing on the material, you know, too much on it. Too much on the material. It was almost like for selfish gain with the Nine of Cups for some of you. For others of you, I feel like with Justice and the Five of Pentacles being here, I feel like this is, you know, the universe and spirit coming in to, like, it almost feels like deliver karma. Can I get one more for the Two of Swords? I don't know why I feel that so strongly. But justice, you know, it is karma, it's fairness, it's law and order, it's being held accountable. So many. The Two of Swords. the Chariot and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, because like it's like I almost feel like interference with this Five of Pentacles. Because I feel like someone tried to like interfere. Whoever tried to interfere with someone moving forward, because maybe they, you know, had a fantasy or a dream of being with this person or having this dynamic or whatever it is, this dream, whatever. It's like someone interfered because they were coming from like, it's almost like it's like I feel like guilt tripping. Like they tried to guilt trip someone from, you know, walking away from them via the, you know, or separating from them via the Three of Swords, but are moving forward with, you know, without them. Huh, this is crazy. I don't know what this is, y'all. But let's see. Let's look at the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, the situation, like, we got the Two of Pentacles, clarifying the Three. So there's an Ace of Pentacles at play, which is where I feel like this person is going. It's like they were trying to, like, make this work with the Two of Pentacles. Give me one more for the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, but it was like it wasn't bringing in anything. There was no, like, if there's no connection, if there's no water in the situation, there's no sustainability. No matter how much physical stuff you have, if there's no water or emotion for the situation, you can make it up to be whatever it is, but if that's not what it, you know, what the ground basis is, you're going to be left disappointed. And that's what I feel like, because we got the Three of Wands, which typically it has water in it because your ships are coming in. Like it's, you know, waiting for your ships to come in, or you're waiting to travel or go somewhere. But with this one, there's no water. There's no water. And then we have the Eight of Cups at the bottom, which, you know, speaks to leaving the emotion behind. Some of you, you know, it's like you're waiting for something that's not going to show up where you're at. And so all you're doing is manifesting, you know, conflict, whether internal or external. Some of you are fearing that, you know, by you walking away from the situation, it is going to cause conflict, and it might, because, but you're not getting what you need. Yeah. Like, I can't make this shit up. We got the Hangman and the Four of Swords. And it's like, for someone, they've been sitting in this energy, you know, like ruminating over this. And it's like the only thing that can be done is for you to get up and get out of this situation. The four to the two, or the 4 to the 6 is the Two of Swords. And that's already out here. You need to go towards something that is actually what it is and what it feels like with the Lovers here. Or this is a decision that you know you need to make to attain just, you know, balance and harmony within yourself, because you're off kilter. What is this all that glitters? What is it? We got the Magician and the Five of Wands. So for some of you, it could be a person that's just creating conflict. But it could be it's like the conflict of what you created, or like the consequences of what you created with the Magician and the Five of Wands. 2 minutes. Can I get one more? Because the Magician, he spins illusions. And some of you are seeing, the conflict of the illusion you created for yourself. But it's almost like with the Page of Pentacles, there's a reality check. Someone is realizing like it was a facade. This Temperance energy was a front for this Magician, Five of Wands energy. And it's almost like whoever is being seen, someone, they're seeing it for what it is. So tell me about death. I mean, seeing it for what it is. It's a King of Swords. And, knowing that, it's time to take action. Too many. King of Wands. Yeah, and it's like this person, like I said, it's a reality check. Like this situation, they know it needs to end, and the action that they need to take to do it. The action that they need to take to do it is to be, real and honest with themselves. The Page of Cups. And then look, the Ace of Cups. I also feel like for some of you, if you were dealing with someone, whether you're male or female, both of you were in masculine energy. But someone is realizing, one person is realizing that the situation needs to end, or knows that it needs to end, and the other person is kind of just like waiting for them to end it. But it's also like with this Ace of Cups, someone is like, it almost feels like this is what one person is like, how can I explain this? It feels like they're fighting over this. Like it's all over this, but this is what's missing. This Ace of Cups is what's missing. So it's like, it's almost like both, that's what it is. Both of you know that the situation needs to end because it's fake love. That's what it is. It's not real. Both of you guys know that this Ace of Wands is not real. Or Ace of Cups, excuse me. That's crazy. But no one wants to like, the King of Swords, like, and the King of Wands, it's like you both have a, I gotta win mentality. Can I get one more? Yeah. And then it's like, well, like, I hate to see it like this, but it just really doesn't make any sense, because it's almost like if these are two people instead of one person. If this is one person, this masculine energy knows what needs to be done and is ready to take the action to go towards this Ace of Cups. They're going, you know, they're going to where they need, like, what's needed, because they need, it's water. They're going towards the water. But if this is, and I think I did a reading for Leo that said going where there's water months ago. And that's kind of like the same energy I'm feeling here. But for others of you, this is playing out between you and another person. Like I said, you're both in masculine energy. And one person knows how they feel. They're sure of their feelings, but it's kind of like they don't express them. And the other person acts on feelings. And it's like they're both, like, this is like, it's childish energy. So physically, because I'm feeling like childish, like, whoever's sitting in the fire energy, they are very, like, impulsive, but they, you know, they could just be older, but they're very childish. But like I said, one person, you know, looks at their emotions from, you know, a rational standpoint. The other person looks at them from, like, how can I say it, from, like, the passionate side. But it's like it's like, it makes me feel like it's two fools, like, in, like, two fools in love, but they're really, like, there really is no love. Like, I don't know how to explain it. And, you know, however this is playing out too, it's like the other person knows that this person is about to go towards this Ace of Cups. One more. But it's like you guys both know, like, it's not for you. And I couldn't even look. The Ace of Swords. I cannot make this shit up. What is this not for you? And then we'll get the guidance or advice. The Queen of Wands. For some of you, it's a person that's really not for you. I mean, or it could be you, fire sign. The Four of Wands was at the bottom. It could be someone you live with, you work with. Yeah. They're a hindrance. You got the Seven of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles reverse. For some of you, I'm getting disloyal with that Knight of Pentacles reverse. And it's like with the Seven of Cups, it's like they almost didn't want you to, like, have options outside of them. Like, this is crazy. But someone is realizing, like, it needs to end. The Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. And I feel like this is who knows that it needs to end. The Ten of Swords is in between. And one person is panicking because they know, and the other person is like, you know what, like, they're assessing, you know, what they put into the situation, and, you know, they're realizing it's not worth it. But the other person, you know, they're in heavy guilt and regret, and probably having sleepless nights. And from the 10 to the 9 is this Ace. The truth is known. And for some of them, they're fearing that you're going towards someone else. There's a fear of that. An Empress. But let's get the guidance or advice. Or empowering question. What do we need for the fire signs? Alright, and it says, how have I become me? What am I like? And I feel like for some of you, you were, you couldn't be you in this situation. And oh my God. And I didn't look at the bottom of the deck for no other person, but I sat it this way for a reason. And look what it says. What or who am I beneath all of my roles? And that's what this is. They said all that glitters ain't gold. And if you have to, who are you outside of, what you have on the outside? We have the Tower. Who are you? And there it is, the reality check, the Tower. The Tower, wow. Someone is realizing how they became who they are from dealing with a person, place, or thing. But it's also like it's showing someone else who they really are as well. Well, fire signs. Not what I was expecting, but as always, I thank you for tuning in with me. Sending you all love and light. And I will see you all at, or not at, I ain't seeing none of y'all nowhere. I will see y'all all on the next reading. All right, later.